Welcome back. This week we're in the rock garden at Wildwood Rock. This is your guide to Wildwood Rock. So we've finished the prologue and we're out into the main paddock. So basically this is the end of the prologue and then you start the paddock stuff. And I've cut some sections out because it changes and there's a lot of bits that are just going to be boring to watch. But basically you're going to leave the prologue, you're going to head down through some paddocks, some big downhills, some big uphills, and then every single spot of this property has rocks and is littered with rocks. So overtakes are dangerous because it's just rocks. It's called Wildwood Rock. Look at the place. It's a nightmare. I feel sorry for the cows that live here. So once you've done a couple of uphills and downhills, whatever the Wildwood team throw at you, you'll enter the valley here. And you'll just go up and down the valley. But always remember, if you prologue bad, there's going to be 200 other people getting stuck in the same spot that you're going to get stuck. But it's all part of it. Oh, and I went out and spoiled it myself and bought a new microphone, so hopefully this is crisp. Now this is a gold hill. To the left there's a silver line. I'll point it out in my run. Silver used to turn off at that fence, but I think it's gotten too cut out and the gold line actually became easier. So on this day, the practice day, the last one before the event, we did pretty much a full gold loop. We don't know where the real track's going to be. I was just going off what was there last year, and I've cut bits out, so there's still going to be surprises on the day. And it took me an hour and a half to do a lap last year, so I'm not going to show you all that. This is Fender Hill. It will have bumping all over it on the day, so what I've done here, cutting off the side won't be allowed. You have to use the main line, which is horribly rutted out and horribly rough. It's a very sandy hill.
Oh, what a fuckhead! Nah, not fast enough.
It's hard to put into justice how steep and shit this hill is, but try the middle line. It's a no-go at the moment. But it changes all the time. But I felt like this was the line on the day. On the day, that wouldn't count. But I got high enough that I would have been able to push myself through the gate. But on the day, you've got to hit that, you've got to go through the gate. And again, if you get here, there's going to be bronze. Bronze has to do this. So there's a lot of bronze riders that will get stuck here and they'll work together to try and get up and out, but it's a bit chaotic. But it's a fair way away from the main walk, so spectators don't really get to see this hill that well. The friggin' camera blew over again. It was a windy day. But this is me pushing the last little bit just to get through the gate. Just to rub it in Daniel's face that I got past him. And I had a really decent stack here. That's why the camera is now on my chest. I've had to move it because I snapped my helmet cam. The helmet cam out. Now this hill is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. It is, I'd say 300 meters, 400 meters maybe, max, 300 meters of just rocks up a hill. It is a constant slog. It's hard to stay on the pegs. It's just, I'm not going to show you the whole thing because it's just stupidly brutal and painful. And yet, no one will see you do it. No one will enjoy watching you do it. It's just something that's out there in the paddock that's going to break your soul a little bit. Now after that soul destroying event, you go up, down, through a few more gullies, then into the main rock garden line, which is the thing that everyone comes to see. This is just the entry to the rock garden. The entry to the rock garden is rocks. I still don't know why I sign up every year. It doesn't make sense. This is I think this is the silver and bronze line. I think bronze turns left there, and they get out of the rock garden pretty quickly. Yeah, I think bronze goes left at that fence and gets out of the rock garden because it'd get too messy in the rock garden if the whole bronze crew had to go through. This is the silver line going through. I'm pretty sure bronze doesn't go through here. I might be wrong. It's been a few years since I've done bronze. He has done that. Amazing. He jumped through that. Here's me having a go. I didn't get it as good as him, but I still up and out. Maybe bronze. I think bronze might do this section. Oh, you'll find out on the day if you sign up, or if you come to watch. This is where the spectators will be. There'll be heaps of people here. And now this is the start of the gold line, which is just, I don't know how they race this on the race day. It took us, we waddled our way through. We got through, but it wasn't pretty, it wasn't fast. But without the pressure of bikes behind you screaming at you and honking the horn, it's doable, but like it's not great.
How you doing, mate?
That's a great landing.
Perfect.
Not a lot of riding in the rock garden, it's more just getting your bike to the next section. But like, you can't even stay on the pegs because your knees will hit the rocks. It's so skinny. You could jump to the rock there. But if you want your bike to stay not scuffed up and pretty, don't bring it here.
You.
It does annoy me how not steep this looks, but that's pretty much the bike vertical. I couldn't fathom how I was going to get up that. Like look, I don't know if it looks like it's steep. Like maybe something starts to look steep about now, but that bike is vertical. It's...
I don't think this is the way it should be done.
Let's go.
I couldn't work out how to get this, so I just sort of hope for the best and...
Make sure you subscribe and like, sugar.
Yeah, please.
What was that?
Yeah, subscribe and like, follow along. Maybe me sitting on the rock will make you realise how steep that ramp is. Like, there's the ramp, and there's me. Just having a little break at the top of the bike. It sort of puts in perspective how steep that little step up was. That I'm sitting on top of it. Yeah, I didn't show much footage of Daniel coming through here because he did it heaps better than me, so I didn't want to show that. Nah, it's just a lot of the same. Him pushing, me pushing.
Oh, you'll get it, mate.
You just take it meter by meter. On race day you can't take it meter by meter because there's people up your ass screaming at you. But there's a lot less gold riders in the event, so it's not as busy. In previous years, like coming here and just seeing like Wade Young from the Hard Enduro series come over and do it with us, it was pretty cool to see them like belt past on the track.
Oh, let's go get the bike.
And a gold miner.
What are you doing?
What are you doing, fucking rock gremlin?
Finding Bob?
Finding Bob? Oh, parkour.
And after you've done the rock garden, you don't get a break. You come straight back down the paddock and into this log step up, which has gotten easier. There's more dirt filled in since it got made. But yeah, that's the paddock. That's not all the paddock. There's some surprises out there that I'm not going to tell you about. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you at the event. And hopefully everyone enjoyed it. But basically, once you finish this, you do a big ride through the paddock, and then you're back to the start, ready to do the prologue again. Thanks. Bye.